Hello, everyone.
And welcome to one of the most highly anticipated videos of 2021.
Even though Ryan made it sound not exciting in any way, shape,
I'm
or
actually
form.
super pumped to do this. I love doing it.
Today, as promised, we have the Spring 2021 Trend Report. Now, these are items that you can look for yourselves so that you stay on trend on Instagram and such. Or
I'm gonna get some
in day-to-day life at the grocery store. Or
that's the only place we can go out now.
Or if you are a reseller, look for these things because people are going to be looking for them on Poshmark or eBay or whatever so that they can stay on trend and they can look good at the grocery store. Actually, this time, more than any other time, we are sporting a lot of the trends that are going on. Yeah. See if you can kind of like pick out. We probably will point out when we get to the certain things that are on trend.
Specifics.
But a lot of that is what influenced our garb, our dress today.
I'm glad that a lot of this is already like things in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So I don't have to like change my fashion personality to get clothing.
Yes. I will say this, like there's not kind of like a ton of consistency throughout. There's quite a few different
It's not
like,
that much consistency at all.
There's a few different like completely different looks like mixed in here.
I think my thought and theory and my prediction is after pandemic, people can kind of go out now, but like not really. So it's like the things that I would wear out, but I'm still gonna wear them at home. So they're made out of like comfy materials, but it like visually looks like something like you wear out or like you wear to the office or you'd wear, you know, somewhere that isn't your living room.
I will say it's extremely, extremely refreshing to be looking into spring trends, looking forward and thinking about the fact that we will all get out of this winter prison.
Warmer weather.
Texas has snow on the ground right now. Texas looks like Minnesota right now.
Texas looks like we do.
It's
My
crazy.
school got canceled today because it's -17 without the wind chill.
Yes. So it's interesting to talk about this type of stuff on a day like this when we're literally locked inside because it's like 1 degree.
I'm not going outside. I'm locked inside of my own cord.
Let's all keep spring minds, spring thoughts.
Let's pretend.
Manifest. Because actually, I think this is, at least in our area, this is the last day and it's like temps are just going up from here on out. What a perfect day to talk about the spring that is yet to come. As usual, this video will be laid out in like categories of wear. So accessories and jewelry.
Top to bottom.
Tops and jackets, dresses, pants or bottoms, shoes, bags, and then kind of a summary of the colors and patterns, materials, etc.
What have you?
Yes.
The things.
So, without further ado, let's jump in to the Spring 2021 Trend Report. Okay, so starting off first, like I said, is going to be accessories and jewelry, and we're going to have Ryan talk about that.
One of my personal favorite categories, 2020, I became a jewelry person. I got a lot of necklaces, got a lot of rings, a ring on each finger, a bell on each toe. Start head down. Baseball hats. Baseball hats. This is your moment.
Baseball
you are coming
hats
into fruition.
Were actually on multiple runways for this season. Like Celine, a lot of their models had baseball hats, which I'm like, the moment that I'm not wearing them much anymore,
they come back. I'm really here for the Burberry one that have the little like devil horns coming out of them. I think those are adorable. Yeah. They're super fun. Okay, so jewelry. We're seeing a lot of meaningful jewelry. Things like family heirloom. Your mom gave you a necklace, you wear it all the time. Things that have initials on them. I wear this necklace every single day.
I have my Zodiac. So by meaningful jewelry, it means like monogram ones. Yeah. It means like your
all
Zodiac.
The rings I have on, or all gifts, or from places that I have liked to travel from.
Yes.
Things like that. Or if it's not meaningful, it's chunky, it's big.
And it makes a statement.
And it's usually very heavily branded.
Yeah.
I did see, well, Jack showed me, I think there were earrings that Prada made, and they're the little Prada,
triangle.
The little Prada triangle. That's adorable. Big, you know, like the Chanel costume jewelry is having another moment. The big Gucci logo jewelry is having a thing, like very in-your-face costumey.
The Tiffany tags.
Those big, like, dog chain Tiffany necklaces that say, like, Tiffany's.
We were almost seeing like the logo trend coming to jewelry, which I feel like is not something
I'm here for that.
It's usually on the tees, but I haven't really thought of it being like a jewelry thing before, but that's pretty cool.
I'm here for logo
really
jewelry. In terms of like just general aesthetic. Chunky chains again and pearl necklaces.
Yeah, chains have been really in. I feel like pearls have also been very in for like a good like year or so, and they are,
and I love it.
They're still super popular, so still be picking up those pearls and those chains.
And they make them in like different different colors now. Like you have a black set.
Yeah, this right here is a chain and pearl necklace. I mean, faux pearl.
I got chains. I have a white pearl necklace.
Okay, so that wraps up the accessories and jewelry. There wasn't too much for other kinds of accessories. So let's move on to the tops and the jackets, things I really like. Of course, there's not like a ton of jacket trends because
it's spring summer.
It's spring, so there's
into the warm.
Not a ton. I actually did see online that the whole like mini or cropped cardigan with the big buttons is still kind of a thing. The temp doesn't just like skyrocket in spring. There are still some cold days, so people are still wearing those cropped cardigans with the big buttons. So those have been around for like 6 months, I feel like. Cropped sweater vests also. So yeah, that's it for the knits. Graphic tees. Super popular. I was researching for this video and I actually ordered myself a Ganni graphic t-shirt that I saw on an article talking about the graphic tee trend.
I'm very tempted.
I mean, I feel like graphic tees are popular like all the time, all seasons, very timeless, but oversized blazers are still staying super popular for this season. And the thing is, people put the two together.
I'm here for this. I am here for this. Yes. I want to wear my Van tees, want to wear my big blazer, my big fun hat, jeans, my boots, and go to
I am like such a fan of this mix of like super casual with like super like businessy, traditional, whatever. Like love that. Love to see you make something that's normally like strict and like stiff, but make it fun.
Make it more fun. Yeah. And it's not just like band tees. I'm in a band tee right now, but you can wear like Jack bought a graphic tee.
Yeah. It has one with like a word on it, or like the sun, or like something like that. Something People are just wearing all kinds of graphic t-shirts. Oversized button-ups are very popular right now. Most of them being white, just all white. But I mean, it could be other colors if you'd like. I'm all here for that too. It seems like people are really trying to like fun up, like I said, the like stiff, traditional, like boring clothing. So yeah, oversized long sleeve button-ups are very popular. Polos oftentimes are cropped, but they can be not cropped. And they're usually just like a slit down the top without buttons. So just like it's meant to be worn open. That's a very trendy look. And then big shoulders. That's another thing I feel like has been kind of popular for at least one season. But it's like the big,
those big blogger
sleeve, puffy shoulders.
Very romantic looking.
Yes.
If you're an art historian.
Yeah, almost like flashback to the like cottagecore thing that happened when everyone had those like
cottagecore is still like, she's still here, she's still kicking, but it's fascinating.
It's not just balloon shoulder. I also saw ones that were just like ruffles or like pleats. It's just kind of like shoulder details that just give us that little bit of like something more.
But not like 80s linebacker. You know, if your shoulder pads come out to here, we might have an issue.
Yes.
You know, if it's ruffly, no issue.
So on to the next category, of course, for spring, dresses. Dresses are like the staple for spring. That's when everyone can finally bust out their dresses. So, continuing again from past seasons is the ribbed knit dress look. And these are usually midi or maxi length, but they're super popular and they have been for a while. They are super cute. I read some lady writing like her thought behind why she really likes the ribbed dresses, and it's because they're so stretchy and comfortable. Whereas dresses, usually you kind of feel like you have to be like careful or whatever, but those, you're just like in a sock. You just get to like move around. So those are super popular still. Of course, it's spring, so bright colors and florals are popular with the dresses for this spring.
Miranda Priestley, she's still here. Florals for spring, groundbreaking, Devil's Prana.
Yeah, so I mean, not gonna spend much time on that. We know. We knew that would happen. This we do know.
This we do.
A new very popular trend that was like everywhere is dresses that have thin like ribbon lacing like on the back or on the sides, like to tie it shut or to hold it.
Imagine a spaghetti strap that's moved off the shoulder and is now like going on the open part of your back.
Yeah, so open backs with those straps are super popular. There are some that have it going up and down like the sides, and kind of like going along with that, open sides and open backs even without the lacing is super popular too. Like some dresses had like full like side stomach cuts open, and then some had the full like back opening. So that's super popular as well. Along with the bold shoulders also go with the dresses. So not only is it tops, dresses are also having the giant bold ruffle, whatever shoulders.
I love them. Those big Rococo sleeves. Yes. Okay, onto one of my other personal favorite categories, pants and bottoms. I love denim. Okay, so in terms of jeans, everybody hold your breath a little bit. We're seeing a lot of flare bootcut jeans, but like, I think they look a little bit better than the ones that I grew up with. I'm from Iowa. We're like, we have like real like farmer, like you wear the bootcut jeans because you have cowboy boots
you
on.
got a boot.
You got a boot on, which like,
that's
utilitarian. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
But I think the fashion ones, if you pair it right, I think they're fine. I'm not entirely mad at them.
It gives kind of like a relaxed look. Not as much of like a worker or whatever.
It's not like the way people wear little Sally going to work on the farm.
Yeah, the way people wear it, it's more like you just like
you take it and you elevate
almost,
it a little bit.
yeah.
Which I'm here for that. Low rise, we'll have a different conversation. The dad jeans, the baggy mom jeans, they're not going anywhere. I love the other kinds of jeans I wear, and I love them. They're so comfortable, and they look good with everything. You can like tuck a pair of jeans into like a t-shirt and wear it with this outfit.
And if you didn't know what a dad jean is, it's just like a baggier version of the mom jean.
It's a mom jean, but it's not as high-waisted.
Yeah.
Mom jeans are super high up, dad jeans are a little bit
more of a mid-rise, and it's a lot more just loose. It's like the boyfriend jean mixed with the mom.
But they're not tapered. Dad jeans are not tapered like mom jeans. And then, so leggings, because everybody has to stay comfortable, obviously. Basic leggings, and then make it cool. Like the leggings everybody sees on TikTok, that little cross front thing. Leggings, they got little details going up the side,
leggings
details going up
with
the
like
ankles.
the lace on the calf or something. Just leggings with something to them.
Give it a little zhuzh,
you
know? And then I think Jack touched on it in tops and jackets, like taking things you would wear in an office and making it fun and also comfortable. Relaxed trousers. I will own a pair of these. I want them. I saw all the fun pictures and now I have to make them mine.
I almost call them like balloon trousers.
They look
because they literally like, they go like out at your hips and waist. To me, they look like balloon trousers, but those are very popular. Obviously going with your oversized blazer. You just want to look like that good old look of, I'm a little kid that put on my dad's giant blazer and like work outfit basically.
I'm here for it. Okay, so I think this is funny, and when Jack told me about this, I think of my grandma yelling at me.
Whole other side of the spectrum.
Yes, so my grandma was born in the Depression, you know, this, that, and the other. She continuously says, the worse the economy, the longer the skirts. So like, I think it's funny that, you know, we talked about them, they were like midi and like mid-shin.
They were like maxi in the fall.
Yeah, and now they're like as short as they can possibly be, micro skirts.
Yes.
But tasteful, you know, nothing's falling out.
They call them like ultra micro
ultra micro skirts.
Which is like how much emphasis you have to put on the fact that they're short.
That it's tiny.
So they are, to me, they're not like they.
It's not like the jean skirts that Jessica Simpson was wearing, you know what I mean?
They just look like a mini skirt. I think that's just the new name for it or something. Maybe mini just has bad.
A lot of what I saw, they had slits in them.
Yes,
which I think is kind of like where the micro mini comes in, because it's like the bottom part isn't technically like a skirt.
Yeah.
Because there's a slit in it.
It
so
slits
like,
up its thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very tasteful. I was like, nothing's gonna fall out. You know, everything's where it should be. Oversized, flowy track pants is a polar opposite of micro mini skirts.
Like we said, especially with the pants, is where it's like there's a whole lot of different like looks.
We play in all kinds of games.
But all of them are very popular.
What I said in the beginning, things you want to wear out but be comfortable, and then things that are just comfortable but they become fashion.
Yeah.
This is your zhuzh. Big track pants.
Yes.
I think of the 90s. I think of Sporty Spice.
Yes. There was that one Adidas, the name's gonna escape me of the collaboration, but Adidas did a collaboration 2 years ago with, I think, a Japanese designer, and she just made these like huge Adidas striped pants, and that's like exactly what's in right now, so maybe they'll reboot it, maybe they'll bring it back, but I have a pair, so like I'm prepared.
Cute. Very like 90s rapper New York streetwear.
Yes,
like
oversized.
Cute, fun, and they're always like really like fun colors. Like a red or a purple.
And there's not really specific brands for those. Like I did see Adidas, I saw Champion, I saw like there's a bunch of Fila, all of them.
They'll be at Walmart a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're seeing slits in the mini skirts. We're also seeing slits to the ankle.
Yes.
Interesting. So split ankle pants, all the rage. A ton of different colors. I saw them in a lot of neutrals, and I imagine them to be like a business pant, kind of a material feeling, but they just have a like little slit in the ankle.
Yeah.
I think they're cute. Wearing with a fun little heel, wearing with a nice little blouse.
It was almost like Beta brand, like, well, like skinny Beta brand pants with just a slit that goes up like 4 or 5 inches at the ankle.
It's like mid-shin. We're not talking like, you know, slit all the way to the knee.
No, but like they're everywhere.
They're all
I don't know where this came from, but like that was one of the biggest, honestly, most common things I saw. So I guess look for those, pay attention to those.
Okay, so now moving on to the shoes. Oh, I love shoes. Kind of like what we saw last summer, last spring, square-toed sandals, open-toed square-toed sandals.
It's that Y2K look.
Yes.
It's that vintage Y2K
Taking
look.
the 90s, but making it fit for the 2020s.
Yes,
The
and
90s.
people, if you're selling them on Posh and stuff, people don't care if they are vintage
Nope.
or if they are newer.
Okay, but half of the time, in my little opinion, some of the vintage ones look a lot better than
Well, because that's the OG.
than some of the new ones.
Yeah.
And like, you get those 1999 Liz Claiborne black square-toed patent leather open-toed sandals. Loafers. My sister just sent me a picture. She bought a chunky pair of loafers because she's trendy. They're very trendy. Wear them with your lovely little split ankle pants. Wear them with your baggy trousers and your t-shirts and your blazers. A look. A little mom's necklace. Jewelry. Utility chunky boots. These have been in style forever. I will never get rid of mine. I wear them all the time. Wear them with jeans. And I feel like people wear them with like dress pants now. Like,
it's still usually the like Chelsea style, and it's like we said, I think in the last trend report, it's like any of the brands, Doc Martens, Sam Edelman makes them, like CAT,
Take it. So if you don't want to wear a boot, you can wear a flat and a mule. I think 2021 is going to be the year that I get a mule. I want one so bad, just a black horsebit mule. They can be, you know, just flat as the name suggests.
Yes.
Or a mule, you know, I think of mules as a little bit flatter. Or you can give them a little like, give them a little lift. Not like, we're not talking about like the Spice Girls, like, you know, the platform.
Not platform.
No. You fall right out of that, crack your neck open. Like a little like 1.5 to 2 inch little moment.
Yeah.
I love this.
They're calling them elevated flats, and
it's
basically
not a platform. They're just, you're like 1.5 to 2 inches off the ground.
Yeah, basically it is like a flat form, but with not a huge platform, just like a good inch or two. Kind of like, I feel like espadrilles usually come in that form.
They make like
that kind of thought process. Yeah. So next, moving on to bags. Unfortunately, I don't know what's with this spring, but there were not like a ton of bag trends that I really saw. Continuing on with the past couple seasons, top handle, smaller bags are very popular. Kind of like baguette form.
Mini bag.
So like, again, we're going for that like vintagey look. Those are super popular. Jacquemus is popular. But again, those have been popular for a while.
I want one.
Saddle style bags. Again, it's kind of that like baguette little hobo with like a pretty small handle. Kind of like the Louis Vuitton like pouchette, if you know that bag. That style is just very in. I don't think, since people aren't going to a bunch of different places, they don't have a ton to carry.
I was gonna say, imagine the mini like Chloe Faye bags.
Yes.
They're like really little tiny.
And then macrame and knit bags, which can give the same like color scheme of like a raffia bag, but it's not as like stiff and like hard to work with. If you just have a nice tan like macrame hobo or bucket bag, it does give that nice spring kind of like,
it's very
tropical look. But like I said, instead of raffia, it's a little bit more formable. You can like fit more into it instead of just being like stiff.
I love them. I love them when they do like the, oh, I think it was Loewe, did like a leather like cylinder with like a macrame outer.
That's what's popular.
That was adorable.
Yeah, that's
if I had $1,300 to spend, that's what I'd buy.
So moving on to more of like a summary of kind of what we've seen here, all the things that kind of touch each of these little categories. The ribbed knits, those like we said are really popular with the dresses, but ribbed knit is kind of popular in all of these categories.
Tops, pants. I don't know if you can do shoes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like the sweaters or tops that are the like ribbed knit, whatever. The puffy sleeves, like we said, that works for dresses, that works for tops, that works for anything of that sort. Thin tied,
thinner straps.
Thin tie, like straps you used to tie something like shut, like the dress, or maybe like right on the chest of a top or on the sides. That's really popular as well. And then we didn't cover this, but extremely popular for this spring is light green and pink. Pink.
We're not talking about like muted pink. We're talking about like bubblegum
pink. When I tell you it's the slit ankles and pink are the like biggest trends I saw everywhere.
Okay, I love pink.
Almost every article I read said pink. Like pink is so popular. So when you're outsourcing or getting stuff for yourself, think watermelon. Because
like,
light green and
pink. Get the most
pink.
vibrant pink you can find.
The pink. I kid you not.
I like pink. I can't wait to get some pink stuff.
I personally
I'm super excited.
Really like pink as well. I have a few pink shirts, and pink just makes people look good.
Yeah.
Including men. Pink is not a woman's color. Pink is good for everybody.
No, it's not.
Everybody wear that pink. I love pink.
And it looks good on all skin tones.
Yeah, if you leave this video with anything, slit ankle,
pink,
ribbed knits, puffy sleeves, Y2K, wearing your dad's business attire, and pink. That's what you need to know. So thank you guys for watching the Spring 2021 trend report. I'm so happy that we're finally going into some nicer weather.
I can't wait.
We have kind of been spoiled this winter, but suddenly this past 2 weeks, it's like winter came all at once.
You know, I'll take it in a 2-week chunk versus a 2-month chunk.
Yeah, so I'm so freaking excited to be moving into some nicer weather, and I'm sure everyone can agree with that.
I can start thinking about the jorts I'm gonna wear in the summer. Ooh.
And as usual, if you guys do end up picking up any of this stuff in the thrift store, be sure to tag us in your Instagram stories because we love to see the awesome trendy pieces you guys find.
Please do.
So let us know if you like this video, and if you did, we will come back for a summer of 2021 trend report as well in a couple months. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you on Thursday for another video.
Bye.
Bye.